This is a true life story which happened in Germany on May 5, 1980, when Anna was 7 years old. On this day she was abducted by Klaus Grabowski, a 35-year-old butcher. So here our story begins. One day, a young girl was relaxing with her mother when they started quarreling, which escalated into a major argument. The girl ended up becoming extremely upset. She remained upset throughout the night and was still angry the following day. The girl's name is Anna, and she's 7 years old. Her mother's name is Marianne Bachmeier, and she's a single parent. Due to Marianne working late hours at the bar, Anna is expected to wake up and get to school on time every day. However, since Anna is still upset from their argument the previous night, she decides not to go to school that day. Anna decides to skip school and head over to her friend's house instead. She sets off on foot, but upon arriving, she finds that her friend is not there. She's already gone to school. Anna thinks, "What should I do now?" and starts aimlessly wandering the streets, trying to figure out how to spend her unexpected free day. At one point during her stroll, she encounters a man named Klaus, who is a local resident and known for being somewhat of a neighborhood nuisance. It's not entirely clear how things unfolded, but it's believed that Klaus approaches Anna and invites her to come play with his cats, which are actually at his home. So, Anna follows him back to his place. Once inside Klaus's house, the situation takes a tragic turn. Klaus prevents Anna from leaving and keeps her there throughout the day, during which he commits unspeakable acts against her. Tragically, he ultimately takes her life. Afterward, Klaus places Anna's body in a cardboard box and discards it on the edge of a nearby canal. Later that evening, the police receive a phone call from a woman who identifies herself as Klaus's fiancée. She reports, "I believe my soon-to-be husband has taken the life of a young girl today, and I need to report it." It turns out that Klaus had confessed to his fiancée that he had killed Anna earlier that day. So, the fiancée promptly contacts the authorities and reports Klaus. Good for her for coming forward. The following day, the police arrest Klaus. However, the ordeal doesn't end there. A year later, Klaus faces trial. By this time, Marianne is understandably devastated. She's not only lost her daughter but now must endure the painful process of attending the trial and reliving the tragic events. The experience is profoundly traumatic for Marianne. As you might expect, she harbors intense hatred for Klaus. During the trial, Klaus does confess to taking Anna's life, but he claims it wasn't his fault. He asserts that Anna was actually trying to seduce him and that he rejected her advances, portraying himself as the moral one. According to him, the 7-year-old girl became enraged when he turned her down and attempted to blackmail him, threatening to tell her mother that he had abused her if he didn't give her money. No one involved in the case believes Klaus's claim that Anna was attempting to blackmail him. However, his vile accusations only further infuriate Marianne. The audacity of this man, who not only took her daughter's life but also spread horrific lies about her, is deeply enraging. Marianne can't stop obsessing over the situation. It's overwhelming her. Driven by this torment, she decides to take matters into her own hands and retrieves her firearm. On the third day of the trial, it starts off like any other day. Marianne arrives at court, and the room is filled with people. She walks in and sees Klaus sitting with his back to her. At that moment, she reaches into her purse, pulls out her firearm, a Beretta 70, and begins shooting. She fires 8 shots, hitting Klaus 7 times. He collapses to the floor and is instantly killed, leaving everyone in shock. Marianne drops her gun and declares to the room, "He killed my daughter. I wanted to shoot him in the face, but I shot him in the back. I hope he's dead." Naturally, Marianne is immediately arrested by the police and, eventually, she faces her own trial. She is found guilty of premeditated manslaughter and illegal possession of a firearm and is sentenced to 6 years in prison. However, she serves only 3 years before being released, which some might argue is a small consolation for the immense personal cost she endured. Marianne Bachmeier later died on the 17th of September, 1996 at the age of 46, from pancreatic cancer in a hospital in Lübeck, Germany. She was buried next to her daughter, Anna, in Bergtor Cemetery, Lübeck. What do you think about Marianne's action? Was she right by taking laws into her hands, or do you think she should have allowed the law to take its course? Comment your thoughts on the comment section.